What is up, guys? It is Maxwell back with another Clash of Clans video, and today I want to talk about the new update a little bit with you guys. So especially on a farming perspective, a lot of things have changed, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, once the update dropped yesterday evening, um, I was pretty I wasn't really happy about it, let's put it that way. But I just want to go into a little bit more detail and also discuss how farming is going to change with this new update, in my opinion. So um, I'm sure you guys know that we only have one barracks now, so if I go to train troops, I always get to this screen where all of your troops are in that screen, and you only have one barracks pretty much. So in this screen you can train troops. You can also, which I already did, quick train troops by yeah, placing them in this screen. So um, the armies that I've been using most recently were those armies 1 and 2 that I've saved up right here. Mainly I've been using BAM, and then I've been using this army with the Giants and Wizards to get some Dark Elixir. So those were my two armies. So right now I have my army ready, as you can see, and I also have this Dark Elixir army ready once again behind that. So I kind of have two armies ready right now, which is going to lead us to the first problem in a second, but we are going to talk about that a bit later. So um, yeah, that's it for that overlay screen. Now if you want to boost, I used to be able to just boost these two barracks or just the dark barracks if I was just cooking up the rest of my war army or something like that. Now if you want to boost, you have to boost everything pretty much, since you only have one barracks, which is gonna cost 30 gems right away again. So there's no flexibility. There's a lot less flexibility with this current update, which really isn't really that good for me. But we're gonna get a little bit into that later. So let's first get into an attack. And there's one other thing that I would like to show to you guys. Okay guys, so we have found a base right here with a lot of Dark Elixirs, so we are gonna hit it. It's not that much about the attack anyways, it's more about the new training system. So looks like all three Dark Elixir drills are located towards the bottom right here, so we are obviously also gonna hit from the bottom. Just having a quick think here about how I want to do it. I'm gonna go in over here, remove this army camp. Actually, those three backline defenses, I'm also gonna remove those, because otherwise they are just gonna hurt me later in the raid, which is not what we want, obviously. So those are gone, that's all good. Let's put a couple of wizards on the town hall to kind of move that out of the way just for funneling purposes. Then we are gonna move in towards those two Dark Elixir drills on the right here. So while the town hall is gone, those archers are taking care of that elixir pump, which is also pretty good. Just having to create the other side of the funnel right here, a couple more archers in, get that done. And then we're just gonna set in the giants right here. Now let's use 3 wall breakers and 3 wall breakers and all the wizards behind. Oh, looks like all the wall breakers got killed by that wizard tower, so let's use 3 more. Or let's just use a rage spell to crack through that wall, jump right here to allow access to both of those drills. Man, those wizard towers, they really do a lot of damage. Alright, so nice heal spell, by the way. Another rage. Alright, so looks like we got 2 Dark Elixir drills. That's good enough for right now. So as you can see, I didn't use 4 wall breakers, a poison spell, and that one minion right there. So let's end the raid. A little bit of Dark Elixir stolen, that's good. Head back to base. And let's take a look at the army overview. So as you can see, let's go back to quick train, because my army has 12 wall breakers, as you can see, 16 giants, 16 wizards. So let's go back to the overview. This is what I have in my camps right now. Due to the fact that this training system always trains the troops in the same order, I now have 16 wall breakers and only 14 wizards. So I don't need 16 wall breakers, I don't want 16 wall breakers. So this is really pointless for me. And brewing spells, this is the right way, obviously, because that one poison spell is left over, but if you, let's go ahead and delete those wall breakers, because I have to delete them in order to have the proper army now. So I'm wasting about 20,000 20,000 elixir right there, and then I also don't need that minion, so we're gonna remove that. Now if I train up my next army right here, just one more point. Let's train this army up again. Train it. Let's take a look at the spells. So the way this new system puts my spells in order is it does 2 heal spells, then 2 rage spells, and then a jump spell. Now, what if I find an easy base and I only use the jump spell and, let's say, 1 heal spell? Now in that case, I would have 2 more heal spells in my camps and no jump spell, which would lead me to having to delete spells and then to wait in order to get the jump spell. So previously you were able to switch the spells very quickly, which was a lot better. Also, you were able to put the troops into the order that you want them in. So you could always put the wall breakers last, but now with this new system, it always puts the wall breakers in a location where it thinks it is smartest. So in this case, I would always have to swipe the wall breakers to the position that I want them in, which I also find really quite annoying. Maybe it's just me not being used to the system, but right now I think it's really annoying the way it is, and it's really making farming more difficult. And at that point, I'm not really already at the real farming, because the real farming, if you are really the top farmers in the game, let's say the few percent that really that are able to steal 50,000 dark elixir a day using BAM, using this army down here. Those guys, they are really in trouble, because if I were to train up this army right here, it would train 50 barbarians and then or 92 archers and then 50 barbarians. Now if I were to attack with this army and I were to, like, let's say only use 30 archers and all of my barbarians, what would happen would be, for the next raid I would have probably more wall breakers and giants than I wanted, and I would have all archers and no barbarians, which would be really pointless. So if I wanna train up Barge right now, I would pretty much have to do it like this, like always pressing 1 barbarian, 1 archer, 1 barbarian, 1 archer, 1 barbarian, 1, and going all the way through the screen doing this, which is really annoying. So farming with only portions of your army or with little amounts of troops is pretty much dead. It's so annoying to use with this new system that I pretty much won't be able to do that. So that's really frustrating to me as well, because if you farm really effective, you're going to Silver League or Gold League and you use only a small portion of your army, like 130 or 160 troops, which is what I used to do to really make those resources quick. So that's really frustrating. And I think this is going to lead us to a new way of farming pretty much. It's going to provide even more the incentive to farm with your full army, aka to go to a higher league. So this is also what I'm probably going to do with this account. It's going to be bye-bye to a Silver League and Gold League, and I'm going to have to go to at least Crystal, I think, because farming down here with small armies is just so pointless, or it's become so pointless that yeah, I really don't see anything in it. And another thing is, you're gonna have to have a lot of elixir. You're always gonna have to save more elixir, because as you saw, I will be deleting troops and spells all day long, because the new farming queue just doesn't provide the right order for me. So I certainly advise you to always have a nice elixir count ready, because with this new system, you are definitely gonna be wasting elixir. So yeah, that's it for my first thoughts for this new update. Let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree with me, or if you have a good idea to make it feel a little bit better for me. But so far, I'm not a fan of the new update. At least as far as farming goes, I know there's lots of other great things that came with this new update, but as far as farming goes, it makes it a lot more difficult for me. So it's not as flexible, it's more expensive. and yeah, overall it's just a whole new different way of playing the game, and I don't know if I'm a fan of that. So that's gonna do it for this video. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.